Hey, it's Tina Forsyth here. So I remember when I did my first retreat back in 2013. I took a small group of clients with me to beautiful Banff, Alberta, Canada, just one of the most beautiful places on earth. I love taking my clients there, my favorite place to do retreats. The very first time I did a retreat, it was a 2-day retreat, and I crammed that thing full like you wouldn't believe. The biggest mistake I made doing this retreat the first time was I was just trying to put in too much. I had, it had it mapped out almost minute per minute of there's this training and this piece, and we're going to talk about this and that, and boom, 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 boom. And what happened? It was too much. It was overwhelming, not just for my clients, but it was also overwhelming for me. And truthfully, we ended up not getting through probably half of the information that I wanted to get through. Now, everything was good. It worked out okay in the end, right? But I definitely felt the stress of and felt the yikes, that I wasn't approaching it the right way. I was coming with too much. It was like trying to pack for a trip. You have a suitcase this big and you're trying to put your whole wardrobe in there. That's basically the mistake I was making. I was essentially trying to over deliver and going way overboard from that perspective. So I did some work with my friend Darla Ledoux about a year or so after that to redesign the retreat I was doing. This is one of my leadership retreats. And the work I did with Darla created something entirely different for me. Instead of having this jam-packed, minute by minute, regimented, do this, the entire retreat shifted. It was still a 2-day retreat with my clients, but we were able to, we purposely structured it to have space for questions and discussion and conversation and rumination and marination and all kinds of beautiful, wonderful things. And honestly, when I remember when we put this agenda together, I remember looking at Darla and saying, can it really be this easy? Like, is this literally all I have to do? I'm thinking that I have to show up and be on and just deliver for 8 hours a day. Whereas what we created, it didn't require that of me. It required me to show up differently and to still bring value to the table, but to do it in a much different, much simpler way. And so that retreat was by far the best retreat I've ever done. It's a retreat I will continue to do again in the future. It was a retreat that created amazing transformation with my clients. It wasn't like a workshop-y, take a bunch of notes, leave with a giant notebook full of things that you'll never do. That's like the training workshop-y approach that I was taking the first time I did the retreat. Instead, this was a transformational retreat. Clients left changed. They left with realizations they didn't have when they came in the room. They left empowered. They left confident. And I left feeling like I had brought some huge value to the table. I felt confident. I felt empowered. I felt aligned with what we had delivered. So if you are doing retreats right now and you feel like maybe there's something to take to the next level, or maybe you haven't even done a retreat yet. Be honest, how many of you would love to do a small retreat? Maybe there's a part of you that, secretly, even at this point, you're thinking you would love to do something like this, but haven't yet done it. I invite you to join my friend Darla for a call she's doing. There's actually a couple of dates available coming up this next week here. So August 21st and 24th, you have the choice of either day. Darla is doing a really cool thing that day called Pitch Me Your Retreat. Pitch Me Your Retreat. So those who register for the call, when you register, you're going to fill out a little bit of a questionnaire with your ideas for your retreat, maybe with some of the challenges that you're facing right now. Maybe you're not sure what the retreat topic should be, or how to fill the retreat, or how long should it be, and all of those kinds of things. You're going to have the option to ask these questions during this call. So the Pitch Me Your Retreat classes that Darla's doing here coming up, she's going to go through and answer as many questions as she can based on the information you provide when you join. And so to get that feedback direct from someone who has done over 60 retreats herself, Darla is my go-to gal. There's lots of people out there who teach this stuff. Darla is the person that I trust implicitly when it comes to retreats. We've known each other now for over 10 years. And not only that, the fact that I've worked with her and can attest to the value that she provides to clients and the value that she provides to people who are not just attending her retreats, but the support she'll give to those of someone like you who wants to create a retreat or wants to improve retreats that they're already doing. Darla is the gal, and there's going to be a huge amount of value that she's going to be able to share directly with you based on what you need and where you're at and those questions and thoughts that are bubbling around in your brain. So go ahead and click the link to register below. So this is free. I want to be clear. This is 100% free to hop on the Pitch Me Your Retreat calls. You're going to get that extra expert feedback from someone who has done many, many retreats and truly is an expert in this area. And here's to having a stronger impact with your clients. Here's to being able to create something that will not just be transformational for your clients, but could be transformational for you as well. Nothing beats getting in the room face to face with people when you want to create transformation. Nothing beats that. And you don't have to have great big conferences with hundreds of people. Small, intimate retreats, when done properly, can be amazing. They can be amazing. They can be transformational. They can be profitable. They can be all kinds of wonderful things. So let me know how it goes. I'll be hopping on the calls as well, so I might see you there. Go ahead and register below. Until next time, take care. It's Tina Forsyth. Bye now.